Cav, first of all, has it been nice to have a week without a match on Tuesday, and has it been good to spend a bit more time on the training ground?
Yeah, it's been a hectic couple of weeks, a lot of games in a short period of time, but we've got more players now, bigger squad, so yeah, it's been hectic, but yeah, nice to have a little break. But I think the next few weeks we've got 4 games or so in 9 days now, so we'll just have to get going again from Saturday.
It's been a positive little spell, hasn't it, with those 9 games not losing any of them, picking up 4 wins, 5 draws, so it sets us up nicely for this final month of the season, doesn't it?
Yeah, unbeaten in 9 now, I think. Performances have been, they've been a bit up and down probably, but there's good signs there, especially like the clean sheets and digging out results sometimes when you're not playing at your best. But great platform, like I say, 9 unbeaten now, and we're going into the last 7 games of the season, and we've just got to go with it head on and try get wins, points on the board, and see where it leaves us.
And like you say, you've been really solid in the last sort of batch of games, picking up points where maybe we haven't been at our best. Was that maybe something we were lacking at the start of the season, and is that pleasing that we've been able to sort of grind out those results a little bit more recently? Yeah,
I think we've got to see it as a positive when we're not individually and collectively not playing at our best and maybe the standards we have in the past. It's making sure that, especially away from home, and that you come away from the game with points. And I think it's always a sign of a good team when you're not playing at your best, but you come away with results. And yeah, you've got to take it as a positive, I think, especially the clean sheets and the points we've tallied up, and like I say, being unbeaten.
How are you feeling fitness-wise? I know you had a little bit of a scare at Hartlepool with your knee, but are you feeling raring to go for the last 7 games?
Yeah, all fine. Yeah, my knee's okay. It was just a bit of a strange one. I think it must have just been a knock. But yeah, looking forward to the end of the season now, and just getting points on the board home on Saturday. Looking forward to that, and then we've got a busy few days, so we're just going to have to get through these games and, like I say, head on and see where it leaves us.
Yeah, we take on Woking on Saturday. They've had a bit of a upturn in form recently with their new manager, so that'll be a difficult one, won't it?
Yes, Woking's always a tough game. We've known that from the past, but we're looking forward to it, and we've just got to worry about ourselves. We've got a lot of games coming up, so come Saturday, worry about that, make sure that we get the result, and then try to perform well, and then see where it leaves us come Tuesday. We've got Solihull then.
Yeah, we've got a few games coming up against teams that are sort of right-minded in that relegation battle, so they'll be fighting for their lives, of course. Does that make any difference to how you see things playing against those teams?
No, I think we've just got to worry about ourselves. I think, especially the last few games, there's probably been less football played from both teams, but we've managed to sort of go head-to-head with teams and win our battles on the field and come away with points, and I think that's a good sign. So if there are teams that are coming here to sort of fight for their lives, I think you can see over the last few weeks that we're willing to stand up to that and fight back, and we just need to make sure we put our stamp on the game and get results.
We've seen over the past couple of seasons this team is capable of going on those unbeaten runs. Is that just typical of the mentality around the players?
Yeah, I think, look, we want to win every single game, and we plan before every game to go into it to win. We never set up to, I don't know, like Hartlepool the weekend, we weren't set up to go up there and draw. So yeah, the mentality is to go into games and try and get results and perform well. And there's been times where we probably haven't performed at our best, but the fact we're coming away with results is a positive sign. But we'll never set up to not win a game. We're always going to win.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the clean sheet was pleasing in the last game. That defensive record has been good all the way through the season, and that's a whole team effort across the pitch, isn't it? Yeah,
I think everyone can see that we're a high pressing team, so that starts from the boys up top, and then the midfield and the defence, and Colin's been brilliant, Davey, so it's definitely a collective. It's not just a back three or a midfield or a goalie situation. You know, everyone's got jobs from set pieces, and you're coming against teams like the weekend, they're quite a big group, and the ball can be coming in your box a lot, so it's everybody. But like I say, a high pressing team, and that's always set off from the front too.
And there's a bit more competition for places, a few more faces around the midfield area now, and we've seen sort of different combinations in recent weeks. Do you think you're learning more about each other and how you like to play with some of those new ones in particular?
Yeah, I think for new players coming in, it's just getting used to, I'm guessing, ourselves and us getting used to them, but they've settled in so quickly, and they're great people and great footballers, and yeah, they've made it look quite easy. To be fair, they've been great. So it's just, like I say, 9 unbeaten. It's nice for everyone to be here, and we've got so many games coming up now, so everyone's going to need to play their part. So yeah, we just need to be ready and prepared for what's to come.
Yeah, there was a lot said about how Saturday was sort of the end of a gruelling period, but of course now you've got that rearranged game. It is the 4 games in 9 the 4 games in 9 days, which psychologically sounds a lot, but for you it's just about one at a time, taking it as it comes.
Yeah, like today we've spoke about playing Woking Saturday. We go and get the job done then, and then after Saturday it will be concentrate on Tuesday. And I know it's a bit stereotypical thing to say, but it is the reality of it. We've just got to go into each game, and I'm guessing after Saturday see how people are feeling, and obviously it's going to be we're always high intensity, so some lads might be struggling with 4 games in 9 days, but we're such a fit group, and I think you can see that in the games we've played. When we've not been at our best in the first half, second half we always seem to push on, and we're a team that almost seem to be the ones that are looking to win the game, and so I think fitness wise and stuff like that we should be absolutely fine.
Going into the last month of the season, for you, obviously you had the frustration earlier on in the season with the injury, but you just want to push on to the end of the season. Is there any sort of particular target you've got in mind?
No, I just just glad to be back playing. I just need to make sure I'm performing to my best and being more consistent individually. But yeah, there's times in the season where you probably don't play at your best, but like I say, if you can get results when that's happening, and we're such a hard-working group, it's just a great sign. I think, like I say, Hartlepool away, it's a tough fixture. Come away from them games, whereas don't know, Dorking last week at home, we probably don't play our best first half, but we're solid and we find a way to win. And I think that's the most important thing if you want to be successful in this league, is finding a way to win. So for me, it's just always trying to contribute as much as I can to help the team. And yeah, players, I always say I want to play as many games as I can. If that means 4 games in 9 days, I'm wanting to be involved all the time, work hard and see where it leads us.
So you got the goal of the season last year, you haven't got one this year yet. Is that a target of yours? Or
yeah, of course it is. I know personally I need to contribute in that area more, but I also know my job is probably being a bit more of a defensive midfielder and helping out the back 3, and I don't know, sometimes it's a bit of the scrappy stuff and picking up balls, first balls, second balls. Yeah, I think that probably my priority is winning the ball back and giving it to our creative players, but I need to also be getting on the ball more and pushing us forward. So yeah, it's obviously I will always want to be scoring goals and being involved, but I just, like I say, if I'm playing and we're successful and we're winning, that's the most important thing.
It's probably a bit of a stupid question, but I think I remembered rightly that the reverse fixture is the one where you suffered your injury that made you sort of miss a few months. Does that make you extra determined to get one back on them at the weekend, or do you forget all about it and it's just part and parcel of football? Yeah,
I think it's part and parcel. It was a bit of a freak when I remember leaving there thinking I had a dead leg, and I think everyone did, and then all of a sudden the scan result come back and it was a bit more serious. So no, not at all. Like I say, I'm through it now, and I just need to make sure I get back to performing consistently and keeping to the levels that I've set, and trying to be involved in everything and, like I say, enjoy it and be successful.